Ito dahil sa kumutawa. Itong watch later na ko. Suto!
Sama?
Suto!
Bullshit.
No?
Concentrating ka lang, bullshit. Watan ka?
Sige, makuhaan lagi na ah.
Tanawa kain kita. May gaduyan ang duyan ba nga walay tao. Tanawa.
If one person watches the same YouTube video twice, does it count it as 1 or 2 views? How does YouTube count views? It's more tricky than you think. When it comes to understanding views on YouTube, it's important to get what a view really means. YouTube views may sound simple on the surface, but in reality, figuring out just what counts as a view on YouTube can be tough. If your goal is to gauge the success of your YouTube content by the number of views they have, or if you want to see how far along you are in the process of monetizing your channel or becoming YouTube famous, it can help you to understand how YouTube actually counts views. Now, before we continue, this is what you need to know. YouTube counts a view depending on whether the viewer initiated the watching of a video or not. For enders understanding views on YouTube, it's important to get what a view really means. Yes, let me explain to you the simple rules of YouTube count. YouTube treats a view as a count when you play video for 30 seconds or more, the best option 45 seconds. Now, if a video is shorter than 30 seconds, so YouTube will treat it as count on complete video play. Like the video is 20 seconds long, so have to watch for 20 seconds to get a view. YouTube never stops anyone from viewing a video until it's private or blocked in a country or have +18 content. That means even the owner can watch that video 30 times. But it is against the ads clicking by the owner. Replaying a video would give a count. If you watched 50 times a video, so 50 views would be added to the total count. One more thing that YouTube keeps that 30-sec playtime to treat as a count is because no one could completely judge what a video contains with a thumbnail. In that case, you need, and according to a survey, a normal user needs 20 to 30 seconds to judge whether to watch or not. And its total 30 seconds count if you skip to the middle part and watched for 20 seconds and then skip to last part and watched for 10 seconds, so it will be treated as count. Now, if you continuously play the video a lot on repeat in a row, YouTube will stop counting views on that video after some time to protect spam even though you are good there. This happens for some time, then like next day you watch again, your views will count again. This will be counted as one view. Contrary to the popular belief that YouTube will count multiple views if you keep playing the video and complete at least 30 seconds. YouTube's definition of a view is a viewer-initiated intentional play of a video. When the video is below 300 views, the views are counted in the same old-school reloading system. Fewer than 300 views will not affect YouTube's website. This method of view counting is fine for low view counts. The easiest way to grow your channel is to build great content. But that content doesn't always have to be built from scratch. Some of your best videos can be built from engaging, valuable, useful and actionable content you've already created. Promote your YouTube videos on other social channels. One of the beautiful things about social media is that you can cross-promote content on different channels. Promoting your YouTube videos on your other social channels is the easiest way to grow your audience. Out there, we have a lot of options to promote. I have been using some for a while, and I highly recommend it to anyone who is serious about YouTube. We will discuss those in another video. This is not the point of this one. If you rewind the video too much, YouTube won't count it. It might count for the watch hours, but YouTube sees it as spam and will delete it soon. By the way, if you want to get 4,000 watch time on YouTube in order to monetize your channel, here are some useful tips for you. Bonus, there is a tip that can help you to get 4,000 watch hours and 1,000 subscribers fast, a few months perhaps. 1. Playlists. You may not know this, but you don't need anyone to watch your video, but you can still get more watch hours with playlists on your channel. To be more clear, YouTube's playlist has a feature that is if the playlist is yours, you can get the credit watch time in it. It doesn't matter if the videos in belong to you or not, you will still get the credit out of it. Make sure that all of your videos are added to it. If you want to see an example, check the first 2 playlists in my channel, A Musical Salute to Life and 4,000 Hours Watch Time. Link will be in the description. 2. Let people know what your video is about. Thumbnails and titles play a major role in this tip. You might want to choose an image that accurately reflects your video's content for your thumbnail. If you use clickbait images, viewers will stop watching your video in a few seconds after starting to watch it. You also should not use exaggerated titles, or the previous results will occur again. Learn how to optimize your title by trying various titles. Check offline video optimization, again link in description. 3. Social media marketing. Now, as far as I'm concerned, this is the fastest way to reach these requirements of YouTube to get your channel monetized. That is to have this one to promote your videos. Very fast. The other slower way to get 4,000 watch hours and 1,000 subscribers are promoting on your social media account, or you can build a community such as Facebook page or group, then call for likes and share from your viewers. Back to counting views. Users have to click on play and watch for about 30 seconds, again go for 45 seconds, but in my personal experience I followed the rule 1 click 1 minute to be saved. YouTube wants to make sure that video views are coming from real people. That's why a YouTube view is only counted when the following 2 criteria apply. A user intentionally initiates the watching of a video. The user watches it on the platform for at least 30 seconds. If you skip through a video but the total time you spend watching is more than 30 seconds, the view will count too. If you watch for less than 30 seconds, it probably won't, as the video is longer than 30 seconds. Repeated views count up to a certain point. Say, for instance, someone watches a video multiple times a day, but they stop counting at a certain number that YouTube has not specified. Experts believe that after 4 or 5 views in one day, YouTube stops adding new views to a video's view count number. So, don't make the mistake of thinking you can just get your friends or team members to watch your videos over and over again, because the answer is, you just can't. Viewers must watch videos on YouTube in a realistic, logical way. This means that if an account is randomly jumping from video to video and watching each for 30 seconds, but the videos don't seem to link in any way, this means they're not created by the same user, or they're not recommended in the recommendation engine. YouTube will then assume that the watcher is a bot and stop counting its views. Other reasons for YouTube not counting views are, and this very important because I see many comments go to the spam folder, and when you do that, in reality, you're not helping the channel or the channel's owner. YouTube won't count a watch from a user who leaves spam comments on videos. YouTube will not count the views of videos that are embedded in a page and auto start. Like many services out there, you actually need to click, otherwise will not count. YouTube live view count. Do views from live streams count as regular views? Like all YouTube videos, the only prerequisite for live videos on YouTube is that they must adhere to the community guidelines in order to be allowed to stay up on the platform. The answer is yes. YouTube counts live views, just like it counts the views of pre-recorded videos. It's normal to see views slow down, freeze, or adjust while YouTube verifies that those are real and accurate. Within 24 hours your YouTube live views might get adjusted when your viewers, 1, use the same IP across multiple devices at the same time. 2, open a lot of different windows and watch your video at the same time. 3, refresh the page after watching 30 seconds or less. What a view is? Why it is so important? YouTube has had to be deliberate about how they count views because users have attempted, in a huge variety of ways, to scam the platform so that it looks like their video has been viewed more times than it has. Users try to falsify view counts because a high number of views can result in videos being monetized, or in promotion by YouTube itself. The algorithm is very smart to detect what is real and what is fake, and it follows a rule around 301 plus views. When your video reached 300 views, YouTube verifies if your views are real or fake. After quality views are counted, view count updates more frequently. The process of including all quality views can take some time depending on a video's popularity and viewership. Afterward, the view count updates more frequently, but keep in mind that YouTube constantly validating views, so view count can always be adjusted. Different views in analytics report. The difficulty is how to count views is visible even in YouTube's user interface. When looking at the view stats within YouTube, it's obvious that YouTube itself isn't so sure either about how to count them. In fact, they are not sure, 1. Which of your views are real or fake? 2. Which are worth counting? 3. Which are worth displaying on the YouTube Watch page or in YouTube Analytics? Go and check it out. Take one of your videos and give it a look across YouTube pages, YouTube search, YouTube Watch page, YouTube Analytics, Creator Studio. You'll probably see that the view stats of your videos slightly differ across these pages. Obviously, YouTube calculates and caches its search results at regular intervals. View data is supposed to be cached in different YouTube servers around the globe. This is done for faster response times. Every time a request is made for a video, the closest server provides the video and increments the view count in its local log. These view count logs are then collated at fixed times and a central log is then updated. The same applies to view count data in YouTube Analytics. YouTube doesn't show real-time view counts. Yet, at least the view count corresponds with the one we know from YouTube search. You might think that this number is the same in YouTube's new analytics tool. Interestingly, it's not. YouTube obviously features a third way of counting views. So you see, it's not that easy. YouTube itself doesn't have one precise answer on the question of how many views your video has. But view really that important? Are views the best currency for measuring YouTube success? According to the YouTube Creator Academy, they are not. Not anymore. The key to monetization success. To do that, you need to generate views, and these views should be legitimate. By learning what counts as a view on YouTube, what a legit view is on YouTube, and how to get one, you're getting yourself one step ahead of your competitors, and make sure you're getting the best return for your time and efforts. That's all for today's fellas. If you feel that something was stepping the video, please comment below so everyone can benefit. Thanks for your support. You are awesome. Need advice on growing your YouTube channel? Want more views and subscribers? Then join our channel. We can grow together. Have a wonderful day. And I will see you next time.